scene. TMG.
The pool, but Fury, talking about Fury is a superstar. He's a world superstar.
They even had Spence in the show before.
I think they had. Yeah, they did. But I think that was before. It was ESPN.
There was Ed Spence on Undisputed.
Was it?
I can't remember who was for. I think it was before the Sean Porter fight.
Oh. I can't remember. It must have been time. It must have been a while back.
I'm surprised they didn't. Maybe we're gonna speak about it next week. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? When the fight is maybe set in stone, they will have a word. But
I'm surprised they haven't touched on the Spence Ugas fight.
Bro, you see Fury. They talk about Fury on Fox. They talk about Fury on ESPN. I've seen him even do interviews on ESPN this week, where he's saying it's his final fight. It's not his final. Do you know what?
Unless if AJ loses, then maybe, because
then he has nothing. He's not gonna fight Usyk because Usyk will beat him.
Usyk could beat him, and the money. Unless the money's great, but the AJ fight, he has to fight AJ if AJ's available.
I think White has a big chance. I never thought this, but I just have a feeling. There's just something telling me that this fight is not gonna be easy for Fury.
It's not.
It's gonna be a brawl. It's gonna be uncomfortable. White is, even though he's smaller than him, he's not. This is not Wilder. This is not Wilder. This is someone that actually has a little bit of boxing acumen. I don't think White is like a supreme technical boxer, but he's active. He's got boxing acumen. He might even have. And I just feel like White has a bit more about him than Wilder. As in, he has a lot to prove. This is his moment on the stage. He feels like he's been he feels like he's been marginalized, not appreciated. So this is the time for him to step up to the limelight. And in these moments, you know, the underdog normally rises up. It feels like a lot of people are already like thinking about Fury's next fight. I think even Fury in his head is probably thinking about, oh, what's the next move? And when you start doing that, it never turns out good, because you need to have your focus present in the moment. And Fury has this issue sometimes when he gets a bit braggadocious, and he forgets about the moment that he's in. He needs to be very present tomorrow, or he can feel it. He can feel it. This is on the home turf. He's comfy. I think Fury is weaker when he's comfy.
You think?
Yep. His greatest performances were, well, where did he fight Klitschko?
In Germany.
Wilder. But this US. His greatest performances are away from home. How about Otto Wallin? He didn't really respect him, and he nearly lost that fight. People say it was edgy in that Watson fight. So it is what it is. What's your opinions on the fight?
Fury, if it goes to points, Fury will most likely win unless he gets put down a few times. Knockout, they can both win. Dylan White, that's his best chance. Dylan White needs to make it a nasty fight. He needs to be on his chest, punching anywhere he can punch, chest, body, face, arms, shoulders, hands, wherever he can punch. I mean, he just needs to make it disgusting. He needs to break Fury's rhythm. He needs to be relentless. Like, you see how Errol Spence was relentless with Ugas. He needs to be relentless, but he needs to do it smartly, because Fury does carry some power. He keeps you honest. You can't just walk through his punches. So, I didn't want to he needs to set up the left foot. Obviously, Fury knows he's coming, but he needs to set up that left foot, that strong punch, and just let his hands go. And just...
If White drops his head, he goes to sleep.
Yeah, he does.
If he drops his head at any moment in that fight, and Fury catches him, he's going to sleep. He knows he's a bit susceptible to. I don't know what happens, but he drops his head into the pocket, and
he needs consistent head movement. But yeah, I'd say attack the body to test his willpower.
Just body punches.
Not just body, but commit to the body. If you commit to the body, it pays dividends in the future when Fury's reflexes and speed and reactions are down because he's tired.
What did you say? Cut the body. Oh, what did you say? Something.
Chop the body in the head
before, yeah.
Well, invest money in the bank. It's literally. It's a good adage, and the best fighters, they do both. They don't just head out.
What round do you think?
Apart from Ali. Ali's the only one that really didn't.
He didn't attack the body.
He didn't really commit to the body that much. But
so a trend with great fighters is they commit to the body.
Yeah, but no, they can do both. You have to be a responsible or respectful body puncher. It's a great tactic to have. He's a bigger target, doesn't move as much. It slows down quicker fighters. It takes energy out of and power out of powerful punches. I mean, it benefits. If you can land body punches, there's no non-benefit to it. If that makes sense. I mean, there's negatives, yeah, because you have to, be willing to put your face close to the guy's hands because you have to duck lower and shit. But, bruh, the best fighters, they do both.
Impressive. What's your predictions for tomorrow then?
I'm going to say. I'm watching as much of the build-up as I like to watch. I'm going to say Fury by points. I'm going to say Fury by split decision. It can be edgy.
Fury split decision. I've got Fury. It's going the distance. I think it's going to be a decision. I think it might be up on all the scorecards. Plus, if it goes all the way, it's just unlikely like White's going to win.
If it goes all the way, White has to knock him down.
He has to knock him down because it's even like the Josh Taylor thing where if it goes all the way, they just favour they're gonna favour the champion.
I mean, yeah, he's 20% split to Fury's favour. It's probably by Fury's guys. They won the purse bids. This is the Fury homecoming. So White's really got to make a significant impact, just like Usyk did against AJ. Significantly take the belt, rip the belt from his hands. You have to beat him up. I mean, Fury does go down. He gets up, yes, but he can be put down. That's what you have to do. You have to bring to the table. You have to do it all.
Just talking on the purse bid, I know we didn't have this in the agenda. I just wanted to ask you about this. What do you think about boxing on DAZN? Do you think it's going to survive much longer with Eddie Hearn at the ship? Or do you think it's coming to an end? Because I've seen a lot of talk on the internet about, people not really paying for the fights, the price disparity between the UK and the US, and with them not really having a lot of fighters, and people trying to avoid DAZN fights. So, what do you think about that?
It was a decent idea, but the stable has fallen a lot. Especially with Canelo was the head honcho, but he doesn't really. Sometimes I think he does find his own, but he's his own man now. So it all depends if they can get quality fights. But it looks like the only quality fights they get is within their own stable. They can't really fight with PBC guys, and the top ranked guys can't really fight as well. So it's tough. It's tough. I don't know.
They got no respect from PBC, whatever.
It's really tough to see if they can steady this spirit. So we'll have to wait and see.